Welcome one and all to the one and only Radio Ratanga. They say that as long as a man is walking, his hands will never cease moving. Indeed, my friends, no matter how hard it is to find happiness, there is always a chance that you may find someone exceptional. Isn't it Yayi and Henry and you Mumbio? You are like a miraculous seed that always find a way to grow in the most arid places. Our villages are full of people yearning for change, but keep quiet for the fear of being judged by others. If only they could step up with courage. Friends of Ratanga and elsewhere, there we go!
Why are women so slow? I don't understand. Well, you know how uncomfortable they will feel talking about contraceptive methods. Oh my God. Then we should invite them to the family planning sections. It's the only way.
Men from the village have all gone crazy. Kumba's husband held her just because she was taking contraceptives.
He already has 4 children.
She was secretly having injections in another village since she couldn't find contraceptives here in Bozuan. The last time her husband was waiting for her, and he has been holding her ever since.
These young women have been taking too much risk since we ran out of contraceptives.
It's just because Kumba is not alone. Felicity and other women are in the same situation.
Tell me, what can we do now?
I'm sorry, Yayi, but I think it's all Henry's fault.
Henry?
Yes.
You know very well that nothing can be done without the support of the clinic and the family planning.
He's not strict enough with the health ministry department.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It seems I'm not welcome here. And yet, I came here to tell you some good news.
Henry, you know very well that you will always be welcome here, but we don't feel much like celebrating.
Yay. Don't tell me that you don't want to marry me.
Henry, you are not alone here in Botswana. There are women, children, men, and they are all counting on their leader.
Of course, I am still their leader. I will better fulfill my duties once we are married, my dear. Christine, what's happening?
Kumba is being held by her husband for taking contraceptives.
Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of it. I thought you would be happy to hear that I found the perfect venue for our wedding. Why are you not happy, my dear? Oh, my dear.
Henry, the lack of these contraceptives is a serious issue.
But
you don't understand. You have to go to Kumba's right away.
C'est la vie à Ratanga, c'est la vie à Ratanga, c'est la vie à Ratanga, Ratanga, that's life. C'est la vie à Ratanga. Hi yeah, hi yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Darling,
Yes,
I am afraid we will have to abstain from sex for a while.
you don't worry. We won't take the chance of falling pregnant again so soon. I shall be patient.
I am really lucky to have you.
You deserve it, my dear. I'm a happy father and husband, and it motivates me to work for the village.
Sweetie, you've done enough already.
Listen, Henry is a good leader, but he's not a young father. I will set up some kind of platform for exchange and support for young fathers. We'll call it the School of Husbands.
The School of Husbands?
Yes.
Do you think it will work?
Yes, we are going to use humor, and it is up to our generation to make a very big difference.
You're the best. Did you know? They had IUDs,
What are IUDs?
intrauterine devices.
Okay.
But they don't want to give me because I am not from their sanitary district. It is quite unfair to me.
We are going to find a solution.
Good morning, Ndiaye.
Good morning, Chief.
I thought you were a little more accommodating than
No.
this. Hey, Ndiaye, I would like to share some good news with you if you don't mind.
No.
I came to tell you that my friends in Yaye and I are getting married very soon. Is that so?
Henry, this man is just messing with us. Ask if you can see Miss Kumba.
Look here, Yaye. I'm asking you as the chief of the village. You have the right to run your family as you wish. But your attitude towards Kumba is not acceptable at all.
Chief, you have been misinformed. Kumba is taking a nap. She's just tired.
Then let us in. We want to see her.
Sir, it's the only right way to dispel all the rumors.
Fiancé of the chief or not, what brings you here at an inconvenient time?
Listen, Ndiaye, depriving others of their liberty is punishable by law. Trust me, Ndiaye, you will be held responsible if anything happens to our dear Kumba. Let my dear fiancée Yaye see her. She's a midwife. She can check on Kumba. This is your last chance.
Mama!
Good morning, Henry.
Good morning.
They want to see Kumba. Drive the woman.
Guys, this meeting will help us gather useful information, reflect upon them, and make good decisions about our families and also about our community.
You don't think we have better things to do with our mega salaries?
You see, it is our responsibility to encourage our wives to take care of their health, and we could also attend family planning sessions. The session will answer questions such as follow-up of pregnancies or even contraceptives.
Personally against the drug that prevents us from having children.
I understand what you are feeling. Most of us are suffering on a daily basis.
That's true. Our living conditions are challenging.
You are right, Fuseni. That is why we all need to stand up together. Do you see how important the School of Husband is? And again, the name is funny. Huh?
Christine already told me everything, okay? I will take your blood pressure. Come on. Your blood pressure is low, but nothing to worry about. Listen, you have done nothing wrong. Actually, if there's someone who's wrong, it's actually your husband. Yes? You should know that after already having 4 children, you don't have the choice. Rest assured, you made the right decision by choosing to use a contraceptive method.
My husband believes that everything is in God's hands. But unfortunately, I did what I had to do to take care of myself.
Kumba, how come, my dear? Are you saying to me that you had those injections before?
Yes.
You are wonderful, Kumba. With your help, we will fight for all women to be able to choose what is good for their bodies. This is a good step for us. You can be proud of yourself. And you will soon be out of there. I promise you, my dear.
Siddiqui will not reject you just because you chose to abstain from sex, my friend.
Siddiqui is my husband, not Mombio.
You are right. Mombio agreed to wait until we find a long-term solution. Listen, my friend. I think that you and Siddiqui should consider it.
Siddiqui will never do that. It's not the custom here.
Mumbio has faith in the school of husbands.
What is the school of husbands?
I knew I would find you here.
Good morning, Siddiqui.
Morning. You go home with my child.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Henriette, my dear friend, don't worry at all. Mumbio will convince him.
I hope so.
What do you think?
Henry, you were right to convince me to see Kumba. Now all we need to do is to convince her husband. I am sure she's going to feel good. That India is so stubborn. He can't even provide for his own family, and yet he wants more children. I don't understand what is wrong with him. I really wonder how those kind of people still exist in the society nowadays. So wonderful.
I am happy we have the same taste. Proof that we are meant for each other.
We will soon be married. Let's say we were a bit younger. Will you agree for both of us to use family planning and also use contraceptives?
Actually, it's a good question. Maybe yes or maybe not.
It's very difficult to change behaviors while trying to maintain traditions.
Sit down. As the leader of this village, I have to do my best to protect our custom and culture.
Why don't we notify the police about Kumba?
It's impossible. Here in the village, we make sure we solve problems within the community before taking it to the police. You understand?
But Mr. Ndiaye has to do something. You are already carrying too much on your shoulders, my dear Henry. And our wedding is taking all your time.
Bet.
Listen, we can also postpone our wedding ceremony and until you are able to sort all the issues.
I am not.
Henry, Yai, come with me, please.
What is happening?
Right to healthcare in the village.
Right to healthcare in the village.
The lack of stock is affecting the most vulnerable among us.
She's right. She's right.
It gives rise to social violence and distress.
She's right. She's
We have the internet, 3G, but not enough medicine. That's not normal.
Please calm down. Please calm down. Please calm down. Calm down. Go back to your houses. We can assure you that procedures are enhanced to solve the problem. What are you doing here, Felicity? Have you forgotten that you are the wife of Mumbio, who will do anything that the chief would say?
He understands now that we have a child. Listen, everyone. Men also have the right to change as well.
I don't believe a single word that she says.
Look, we are all on the same boat. I need contraceptives, but I can't find them in Botswana.
The head of the village must hear us.
Yes.
We don't want to end up like Kumba.
We don't want to end up
Calm
like
down,
Kumba.
ladies. Calm down.
calm down.
Please
Please
calm
calm
down,
down.
ladies. You are right. We cannot accept these frequent stock shortages of medicine and contraceptives. I'm going to do my best so that we can change this.
We have to see it to believe it.
We have to see it to believe
That
it.
surely sounds good, but what are you doing to free Kumba?
Free Kumba. Free Kumba. Free Kumba.
Please,
Free Kumba.
please,
Free Kumba.
please, ladies.
Free Kumba.
Kumba is in good health. Your support surely gave her hope, and I solemnly pledge to meet the head of the sanitary department. I will let all of you know the outcome as soon as I meet up with the head of the sanitary department of the village. I hope you all understand this is a promise to you all. Because I am the chief of the village. Mumbio.
Darling, what is wrong?
Henry is mad at me because I didn't tell him about your unplanned sit-in.
No, he's mad at me, but he's making you pay for it.
I have noticed that he has been more authoritative than usual.
You don't know men. He wants to prove to Yaye that he's a good chief.
Well, he's not that open-minded. That's why it wasn't easy for me to tell him about my project. Mind the baby, sweetheart.
The situation in Buzuan is no longer sustainable. The family planning program has given women an opportunity to properly plan their pregnancies, and the result is that this has considerably improved their health. Do you understand? There is real interest, but unfortunately, the shortage of contraceptives forces others to go to neighboring villages, and it costs them a lot of money. And this is causing problems for all their families.
I hear you, but I can't act faster than the ministry.
But we are one step away from imploding. A lady was held up by her husband, and it has all led to riots.
So, how can I be of assistance?
Excuse me, Mr. Director, if I may. As a midwife, these operational problems represent a danger to the community, and it also undermines the credibility of our health clinic.
Listen, I've been in contact with my colleagues from other health centers in the other villages. We are looking at federating over the entire district. We will be able to ensure proper distribution of our product and report it before the intervention.
I'll consider your proposal and get back to you.
Mombio, now I understand what you want to do with the School of Husbands.
I totally agree. We will all benefit from it.
All right, we'll wait. They are coming.
We all have to change our habit.
Our School of Husbands will be our driving force.
A positive step as head of the family. We husbands are too hostile to the clinic, and it doesn't help our wives at all.
Hey guys, a midwife is not going to dictate us when to have children. I will not buckle under pressure. Kumba will not step out until I say so. A word is enough for the wise.
Sidiki, Indiaye, and all of you, I used to think like you, but the world is changing a lot, and our customs too. Where are the most fulfilled women, the healthiest children, the happiest families, because there is a good communication between husband and wives in all the homes where they practice family planning, or when children and wife issues are always being ignored? Huh?
Go now. It's your turn.
Really?
Yes.
Mumbio, can you tell me what the School of Husband is? You could have told me about it. The truth of the matter is that I'm too old to have children. But I raised 3 of them, and I understand very well your concerns as young fathers.
Excuse me. Actually, I was afraid you wouldn't support the idea, but it's for the good of the whole village.
Mumbio, don't you trust me?
Henry, I always look up to you in everything I do. I hope you know that.
In essence, your idea of educating husbands in a friendly environment is well thought of.
Thank you.
Please, Mumbio, can I participate?
Well, of course, Henry. With pleasure.
Really? Even Yai thinks that you are the perfect person to lead this project.
Thank you.
And I totally agree with her.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Chivery, 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 Chivery.
Thank you, dear guest. I want to thank you all for coming. Trust me, I won't be long at all. Now that I'm married, I have to take care of my wife. Okay then, given all the recent events, I just want to tell you how important it is to keep our traditions, as long as they don't limit somebody else's freedom. To question them is to give a chance to all the important ones to survive the fast changes brought by our society. In this regard, I would like to praise the efforts of Mombio, who created the School of Husbands, as well as Yaye's family planning session. All these programs are crucial to our community. Can I count on you all? I thought at my age, the miracle of love would not happen again. Dear Yai, a kiss on the hand, but let me revive it once again. Thank you, I'm not done. My dear Yai, I love you because you are the most beautiful woman in the whole world. But I also love you because you make the impossible possible. I hope we spend our life together. I love you so much.
Hooray for the newlyweds! Hooray for the newlyweds! Hooray for the newlyweds!
Siddiqui, you're here.
Other husbands made me think. Congratulations for your School of Husbands welcoming more members day after day.
The rapid success has really taken me by surprise. We miss you and Henriette so much. And Mr. Henry, he was disappointed not to be able to convince everyone here in Bosran.
He's wrong. Look at us. Even if we fight, we are still very good friends.
You are right, my friend.
We talked about it with Henriette. She doesn't want to be on the sidelines, and me neither.
Then you should listen more carefully.
Don't worry.
Siddiqui, do you know that you will only benefit if Henriette stays healthy thanks to the family planning? I hope you understand. She is looking younger, fulfilled, and more desirable. Excuse me. Yes, darling? The contraceptives too? Congrats! That is a wedding gift to him. You know what you have to do right now.
Thank you, my friend.
You are welcome. Are all the boxes in? Are you done?
Yes.
All done.
What a network of support. Well done.
I believe this day would have been perfect if one person wasn't missing from such an important event.
I don't understand why Indiai is being stubborn.
Chief, I'm really sorry to let you down, but due to cause.
Please come in, madam. Yes. And you two, come in.